Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode and another video. For today's video, I actually got that BMW M2 right over there, and today I'm going to show you around it. Alright, so when you're buying a performance car, specifically an M car or an AMG or a V-Series car from Cadillac, you really want to know what's under the hood, because that's the sweet spot of a performance car. What's under the hood? So, under the hood of this car is a 3-liter straight 6 from the M3 M4, and it makes 400, but it's D2 though. Remember that, it's D2. And in this car, it makes 453 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque due a 8-speed automatic. So there's that. So there's no manual, but I do not know if this is the B58 version engine or whatever else they call it, but yeah, I don't know if this is the B58 version of this engine, so there's that. But yes, take a listen to how it sounds, because it sounds amazing. Alright, so another thing I really want to talk about with the engine and all that is this car has an active exhaust button. So you can basically quiet the exhaust or make it loud with a press of a button, which is right here in the center console area. So right here with it shows the exhaust right here, right? You could turn it on or off. So I don't know if you can hear the engine. Hold on, let me. But yeah, the engine is on right now, so because you can tell by this light. So if you turn it off, the car will get quiet. If you turn it back on, it will get loud. So there's that, which is kind of cool. Alright, so one thing I actually want to talk about on the outside of this BMW M2 is basically the design. Now the design is kind of mixed for some people. I actually don't mind it. It's actually kind of different from most vehicles. As you can see, it's very square in most of the every places. Like the front end basically is very square, as you can see, but really on the side intake right here, curtain right here is square right here, the grille is square, quite different from any other BMW, very squarish, which, you know, some people may not like it, some people may do. The headlights are quite different, as you can see. They're not like traditional BMWs, the way they are designed and stuff, which, like I said, it's kind of mixed, the design as well. You may get used to it, you may not, but I think it's quite fine. It's quite different, but at the same time, it's different. That's really all you can really say about this car. The design is really just different from most BMWs and other cars as such. Alright, so another thing I just want to mention before we move on to the back is that the fender flares, the rear fender flares are actually out compared to the one in the front. So it actually sticks out actually a lot farther, which I actually kind of do like, kind of give it a more bigger appearance than the normal car it has. And just for reference, the front kind of sticks out just a little bit, but it's not like the rear where it sticks out a whole lot more, I feel like. So, you know, same thing for the back as well. You can see how it's different from any other BMWs, as you can see. And you got a little square right here as well, and square on the other side as well. But the back for the exhaust setup is very similar or the same as the M3 M4 BMW. So there's that, because they share similar stuff with each other. But yeah, the back of it is, you know, like I said, it's quite different. It's very square-ish. Like I said, some people may not like it, some people may do, or you might be in the middle, kind of like I am. I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's different. So there's that. Alright, so another thing I just want to mention on the outside is actually this paint scheme. Now, I do not know what color this paint is, but I actually do pretty much like the paint on this car. Now, I do apologize for the noise in the background. There are people talking, but yeah, this paint color is actually pretty amazing. I actually do like it. I'll actually call it like a baby blue type color, which is kind of nice. Now, the body style of this car, you can only get it, the 2 Series, in a 2-door, or you can get the Grand Coupe, which comes in a 4-door version. But yeah, the M2 only comes in a coupe, which I actually do like. Now, the body style of it is actually quite, from the sides, it's actually quite baby-like. You can actually, I feel like you can actually throw this car around a lot more than probably other cars as well, because this is rear-wheel drive. Some cars are front-wheel drive, so there's that. But yeah, anyway, I want to talk about the wheels. Now, the wheels I actually do like. It's actually quite different. I feel like I feel like you really see these wheels on like bigger models like the M5 or M4 type of thing as well. But you also get carbon ceramic brakes. I don't know if you can see it. You know, you got the holes in the rotors right here as well, so there's that to dissipate heat. But yeah, so you got those. But like I said, you only get the 2 Series and M2 in this configuration. This color I do not know what's called, but I'll put it on the screen. And I like the wheels and such. Alright, so to get into BMW M2, all you gotta do is just pull this little door handle up. Like I said, it's quite different from any other door handle car, because you know you usually see these on older cars like from the 2000s and all that, like the Challenger right over there, you know, I mean Charger right there. But yeah, they're kind of similar to each other, where you just pull up to get in and such, which, you know, it's quite different. I think they did it for aerodynamic purposes. But yeah, all you gotta do is just pull up and you can get in. Alright, so first thing we're gonna talk about in this interior of this BMW M2 is basically the M1 and M2 drive modes, basically. So the M1 and M2 drive modes, as you can see on the steering wheel, marked M1 and M2, basically those are your personal configurable drive mode that you configure to your liking. Basically, you know, like M1 could be for, you know, city driving, for, you know, comfort and all that type of stuff, and then M2 could be more for you know, track focus, you know, readiness. So when you get on the track, you can just hit that button and you're already in your most track capable settings, instead of, you know, going to, you know, your mode setting and, you know, changing it every single time, whether you're in the city or you're on the track. You can just already have it at your fingertips, which I actually really do like and appreciate, because you're not fumbling around in the screen, you know, trying to figure out which one you want in this setting at this particular environment or this particular environment. So there's that. Alright, so another thing I actually want to show you in this BMW M2 interior is basically all the carbon fiber bits in this car, which is actually pretty good. So as you can see right here in the center console, you got buckets of carbon fiber all around, which I actually do like. It's like a nice attention to detail right there as well. As you can see, you got a lot of carbon fiber right there. Got some on the dashboard right around here, as well some on the steering wheel, and the paddle shifters right here are in carbon fiber as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, just like a little nice attention to detail. As you can see, carbon fiber on the steering wheel, paddles, center console, dashboard as well, and some are on the seats as well, as you can see right here. Alright, so another thing I actually forgot to mention with the carbon fiber bits in the interior, you actually get a carbon fiber roof on top, I guess, to reduce rigidity and all that. So there's that to keep the center force of gravity down, make the car lighter and all that. So yeah, you get a carbon fiber roof, which is actually a pretty cool option. I believe it's the option. If it's not with the carbon fiber bits in the interior, I believe you get those two things separate or not. I do not know, but yeah, you get a carbon fiber roof, which is insane but cool. Alright, so another cool thing I actually want to talk about in this BMW M2 interior is basically the seats. Now the seats are actually actually very thick and bolstered around the sides, and you got it kind of like a little racing seat kind of, because of this piece right here and this lower piece right here as well, and the way it sits in between your legs, like kind of like a race car kind of, which I actually do like. Is actually quite different than other racing type seats. I know I believe on the M4 CSL is very aggressive type seats. I will show a picture right here. Very aggressive type seats as those, but I think the M4 CSL are a little bit more aggressive than these. But yeah, these right here are actually pretty good. I actually do like it. Alright, so another thing I actually really want to talk about with the seats are basically, again, that I forgot to mention before, are the colors on them. Basically the colors, as you can see right here, I don't know if you can see that well, but they basically represent the M logo colors. So the M logo colors are basically what's on the seat. You got this dark, yeah, a little bit of dark blue like right here. You got a little light blue right here and red right there, which is actually pretty cool. It represents the M logo, which is a nice attention to detail if you know what you know. So basically the overall interior of this car I actually really do like. It's actually a step improvement over the old M2 interior. But yeah, it's basically similar to other interiors of BMW, or yeah, some BMW models. But yeah, I actually do like it. It's actually very much an improvement. I do like the setup. It's not too much going on. It's not like majority of the stuff is in the screen. It's not really like that. You still got, you know, your center controls for, you know, shortcut buttons and all that, which I actually do like. But yeah, overall interior of this car is actually pretty good. I actually do like it. Like the steering wheel, like this screen setup, and, you know, like the seats, all that. Typical BMW, straightforward. But yeah, I do like it. Alright guys, so that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys did enjoy my review on the BMW M2. Like I said, this car is actually amazing. So, like I said, I do not know if this engine is the B58 motor. It probably is, just like the M3, M4 engines. But yeah, don't know if it's the B58 version of it, but there's that. But yeah, like I said, this car is actually amazing. Still don't know the color. I'll try to look at on the window sticker, did it show? But yeah, I just put it on the screen and let you guys know. But yeah, this car is amazing and I like it. So, but yeah, catch you guys in the next episode.